Hi gang, Vince Welch, Vince's Wood and Wonders. Thought we would spend some time and talk a little bit about Greenflex discs and what you can look forward to. Greenflex are a mylar film back disc. They're very durable. They're very similar to the Blueflex in that they do have the mylar film. What does that mean? Well, that means that you can't tear them. Think of the mylar film like thin x-ray paper. The abrasive is attached to the thin x-ray paper. Makes it very durable, long-lasting, because the backing doesn't tear. As the disc wears, the backing doesn't tear. The disc is only as good as its weakest component, right? So you've got a very durable backing with the mylar backing discs, the Greenflex discs. Also, because it's on a mylar film as opposed to paper, you can also wet sand and dry sand with the disc. Very durable, very usable. You can also hold a shape, hold a form if you're working maybe on the inside of a box, something like that. The grit range is from 80 grit to 800 grit. So that's 80, 100, 120, 150, 180, 240, 320, 4, 6, and 800. It's available in actually 4 different sizes. Have it in both 2 3/8 and 3 3/8 so that you can use it with, as most people are sanding on the inside of their bowls and platters, that extra 3/8 allows the disc to roll up over the edge. And it's a consistent edge. Sometimes I get questions about maybe that other disc that has the flaps on it. I don't care for that disc, and the reason why is because when you have those flaps, you have an inconsistent edge, and when that disc rotates around, you have slapping that's taking place on the outer edge. Why do that? Why not just have a consistent edge that's going to roll up over and eliminate any of that slapping? So again, 2 3/8 and 3 3/8, plus in the Greenflex we have these in both 2-inch, straight up 2-inch, and straight up 3-inch. So 4 different sizes, 10 different grits, 80 to 800, mylar film, resin adhesive, aluminum oxide is a stearate coating. These discs are similar to the Blueflex that I offer, and people often ask, what's the difference between the Greenflex and the Blueflex? This is what I can tell you. The Greenflex tends to be marked on the back of more discs than maybe the Blueflex. And it's not that the Blueflex are any less, it's just, you know, these discs are marked to be stamped out in probably a 5-inch type of hole pattern. Very, very few markets are going to be using a 2-inch disc per se. So that's the way that the markings are stamped out accordingly. And with that said, again, I think that the Greenflex tends to be marked on the back of more discs. For some people that's a real big deal. Other people just mark the back of their discs. The other thing that I would say in regards to the Green as it compares to the Blueflex is that the Greenflex they seem a little more aggressive in the lower grits, like 120. Now when I say a little bit, I mean about this much. I'm out here fooling with this stuff, futzing with it all the time. I'm probably a little more sensitive. Most people would probably not even notice the difference. But if I had to say, that's the difference that I would say. Blueflex is an excellent disc. Greenflex as well. If you have some Blueflex, you wanted to switch over to the Greenflex or vice versa, you would be able to do so without issue with these 2 discs. That's not the case with all discs. Sometimes you have to be a little bit careful because not all manufacturers' consistencies, grit consistencies are the same, so be aware of that. A lot of people end up with what I call a hodgepodge of different discs that they've collected over time from different manufacturers. They have no idea where they got it, how long they've had it, or anything else. But they're of the mindset that as long as they progress from 120 to 180 to 240, that everything should be great. And hopefully it is. But again, not all manufacturers' consistencies or grit consistencies or tolerances are the same. So it's always best if you find an abrasive that works for you, that you enjoy using, try to stick with it so that you can maintain those same tolerances as you progress through your grit, through your different grits. So a little bit more than what you probably wanted to know, but hopefully it's all helpful. Again, the Greenflex discs available here, Vince's Wood and Wonders, 1-877-284-8969. Feel free to reach out to me, Vince at vinceswoodandwonders.com, if you have questions. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks again.